Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Defense able to get there, swung to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
On 4th down, Goff. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Goff. That's caught by Montgomery. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Goff now looking to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibb. it to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Perkins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Off play action. Perkins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Up the middle they go. Gibbs. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. 3rd and 2. Goff. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Facing this big 1st half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
To throw is Goff.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it up. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he is out up around the 15-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Perkins.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
A final shot before break. Perkins.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And they'll begin by running the option. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Cook now off the read option.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Cook now off the read option. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Here's the option.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
They'll go option to the short side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Bryce Perkins, a 13-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that makes the score 28-0.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
On 2nd and 9, Goff over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They start the drive with Cook.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before. Inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Cook now off the read option.
Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's the option going right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Bryce Perkins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes this 35-0 now.